Hi there, I'm Shelby Williams with Plano City Council. It's been a while since I've come to you with the Plano truth, but the recent events that have marked Plano bear discussing. So as many people know by now, this past Wednesday, the Plano City Council unanimously repealed the Plano Tomorrow Plan passed in 2015. After being tied up in the courts for 5 years, the better part of 5 years, we're now putting it behind us. We have, for the moment, adopted the prior plan, what is called the 86 plan, which was updated in 2005 and 2012, but it's not going to last us. It's not appropriate for the next 30 years of Plano's future because we live in a radically different economy, technological age, but we need, as I've always said, to envision the future version of the Plano we all love today. What brought people to Plano in the first place, people and businesses, and what kept us here. We need to capture that essence, which has made Plano a perennial winner of America's best city for blank, fill in the blank, anything. We need to capture that essence and infuse it in the comprehensive plan that is already being worked on and has been since the beginning of 2020 by the Ad Hoc Citizens Comprehensive Plan Review Committee. Dubbed lovingly the Plano United 2050 Plan, we need to pour our support behind this. When we created the committee, we required that it have a supermajority consensus so that we're not stuck in the Plano Tomorrow Plan dynamic. If all of our people can come behind a comprehensive plan that's going to shape our city for the next 30 years, we're mostly built out. We've got about 4% of our land that is undeveloped. However, we're going to have a lot of redevelopment over the next several decades, just like the Collin Creek property. We need to make sure the character of Plano is encapsulated within the new comprehensive plan. So we as a community need to throw all of our support behind that. Now, it was interesting because one of my friends and supporters noted that with the repeal of the Plano Tomorrow Plan, that checked the box on all of my campaign promises. And I'm only 1 year into my 4-year term. But that doesn't mean I'm going to hang up my hat and stop now. I'm going to move forward. There are several things that we can still do. I'm going to continue to fight to increase transparency all around. And I'm walking the walk with that after every Plano City Council meeting when I give you my recap. And with this, the Plano Truth. There are several other things on the docket. In addition to the Plano United 2050 plan, we've got a huge bond election coming up. We've got a Citizens Bond Review Committee that is looking at that to make sure we're prioritizing appropriately and doing the right thing. Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Riccardelli and I have recently proposed a campaign finance ordinance to ensure election integrity and the integrity of our elected officials in Plano. There are several other things we can do. Financial reforms, including bond reforms, and further increased transparency. That's something that never stops, by the way, and more chances to get citizens involved. The Plano Police is actually a phenomenal example of this. So many citizens volunteer to do meaningful work with the Plano Police. I want to look for more opportunities to get citizens involved. But here's where the rubber really meets the road. With all of the things facing Plano in a COVID and post-COVID era, we need to be able to roll with the punches, but we need to be able to do so together and honestly. We have, can, and will have honest disagreements, but they need to be honest. As long as we can approach one another with honesty and fairness, we can have it out on what the best policy and direction is for our city. But if we can't even approach it with the baseline of honesty, we're just spinning our wheels, folks, and we're inviting more contention in the future. So I urge everybody to come together, make your voice heard, but also to listen. Because you've got nearly 300,000 other people trying to make their voices heard. Listen to them as I do. Thank you very much for joining. I look forward to a bright future in the city of Plano. I'm Shelby Williams. God bless.